Today, my friends, we're diving into an extremely special rebuild that I am 100% sure you guys will enjoy, and I cannot wait to see the comments on this one as well. We're going for Brentford. I know you guys love a Premier League rebuild, and honestly, some might say, hey, Brentford is currently 8th in the Premier League. They're not necessarily doing bad. Why are you doing this? Well, it's more about the concept and the idea that I want to follow through with. As we all know, Brentford have a solid team, but I personally want to go ahead and bring in a bunch of failed wonder kids, put them back up to the potential that they used to have in some previous FIFAs, and also want to go for a couple of players that used to be great but have fallen off massively in recent years compared to how good they used to be. This should be a lot of fun. Brentford, I'm sorry lads, but I will have to change that lineup straight away. Let's see how many failed careers and wonder kids we can bring in first season. Today's video is sponsored by Manscaped. Yes, my friends, we are looking at the best product when it comes to men's grooming. And lads, this thing, by the way, this nose trimmer thing, I already used it. It's just fire. It's therapeutic. So Manscaped sent me their Performance Package 4.0, and I can tell you right now, my friends, this thing is absolutely incredible. It works from head to toe. You can remove hair basically from anywhere on your body. First up, introducing to you the All-Rounder Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. This is a waterproof and cordless trimmer that can be used anywhere on your body. This thing can do it all, and it can even do it in the flipping dark. I've got to say, the ceramic blades that are on this thing are truly incredible. Like, I've used many machines in the past, but none of them felt this good on my skin, lads. Hey, helps me to keep those lines in line. The Performance Package 4.0 also comes with these two. I am talking about the Crop Preserver and the Crop Reviver. Lads, when we need to talk about, gaming, we are sat down all day long. Heat builds up in the most interesting areas of our bodies, and that can cause smell, and you don't want that. So I would highly recommend using these. They're actually great, tested and reviewed by me. I'm telling you. As I mentioned before, Manscaped has you covered from head to toe. This one specifically for your head. The Weed Whacker is incredible. I've used it already to get rid of my nose hair that my wife pointed out, and your boy is getting older. I'm growing hair in my ear, which my wife, again, pointed out. So I was like, hey, you know what? I just got this one. This is perfect. And I've used it, and I've had zero issues with it. So I haven't, nicked my skin or anything like that. This thing has great technology involved in it to really make sure that you do not hurt yourself. So don't be scared, lads. Use it. And that's not all, my friends. If you do get the Performance Package 4.0, you get given this lovely travel bag by Manscaped themselves. Really, really good quality. And a pair of boxers. Hey, everyone needs an extra pair of boxers. So what are you waiting for, lads? Go on to manscaped.com. Use the code Johnny for 20% off. And you will also have free shipping and also get the 2 gifts that are within this package. So make sure go on to manscaped.com, use code Johnny for 20% off, and get yourself involved with Manscaped. For example, let's start off with the biggest one of them all, a player who has been basically horrible lately. I am talking about Eden Hazard. I've chosen his FIFA 10 version to join us. In FIFA 10, he was a 79 rated player with 90 potential, had so much ahead of him, and now he is part of Brentford. We all know how incredible Hazard has been at Chelsea, and ever since the move to Real Madrid, things just haven't worked out for him, and he has publicly come out just recently basically saying, I want to stay at Real Madrid, I want to give my all, and I want to try again, but I just don't see it. I really, really don't see it personally, guys. Do you think Eden Hazard can make a comeback? Let me know in the comments down below. But for our team, he is a 79 rated winger, coming in with 90 potential at the age of 18. So, Eden Hazard, let's revive your career. And let's turn back time. Back in the day, Liverpool used to have an incredible Brazilian center-attacking midfielder who would turn it up at times from 30, 40 yards out. I am talking about, of course, Philippe Coutinho. I have chosen his FIFA 11 version to join our team. A centre attacking midfielder, only 18 years old at the time at Inter before he joined Liverpool. The bright future ahead of him. And now, my friends, he is part of our team. I've spent basically nearly my entire budget already. Coutinho has come into the team and I cannot wait to see what he can pull off. I've obviously chosen this FIFA 11 version to fit him perfectly into this team. With that 74 rating, he is great. And he comes in with the 5-star skill moves, the 4-star weak foot, and just the Brazilian flair for this team. Eden Hazard and Coutinho restarting their careers over here. I'm loving it already. When it comes to strikers who were extremely talented but never really lived up to their full potential, and the consistency that was lacking really hurt their career, we need to talk about Balotelli. In FIFA 09, he was a 78 rated player with 86 potential, and now he is at Brentford. We're gonna revive the career of Balotelli. Ivan Toney has been sold. Balotelli is here, and I am so excited about this one because that man has brought us so many beautiful moments. I mean, the celebration for Italy where he scored the goal and flexed, all those things will never be forgotten, but the consistency just wasn't there. He had high hopes for his career. Now he's playing in Switzerland. Like, how do you guys feel about Balotelli? Do you think he was actually talented? Do you think he could have achieved a lot more? I personally think he definitely could have. I don't know what it's down to, but Balotelli is now here. Kevin Schade, I'm sorry, pal, but you're not going to be playing up there. It's going to be Balotelli ahead of Coutinho and Hazard. And I have actually sold a bunch of players, so I might be able to bring in one more, and I want to go for a centre-back. When we talk about centre-backs, my friends, we need to talk about Matija Nastasic. Now, back in FIFA 15, he had a 76 rating with an 81 potential, but you can see down here in this graph, actually, that at one certain point throughout his career, he had 88 potential, and now he is holding up the shirt of Brentford because he is joining us. This guy was supposed to be absolutely massive, was even playing for Manchester City, and things just haven't worked out the way he probably would have liked. So he's coming into the team right now, and he's coming in to replace Zanka. He comes in with a 76 rating, and the final transfer of the season is actually him. He's left-footed, so slots in perfectly into that left centre-back position. So all the new lads are in. Balotelli, Hazard, Coutinho, and Nastasic. Nastasic, probably in terms of profile, the smallest one we have brought in so far. Don't necessarily think a lot of people will remember him, but if you do, let me know your memories about him. All right, lads, first season is done with the boys, and let's see how the team is looking before we see anything else. Who is good, who is not good? Balotelli up to an 82. Eden Hazard, 84. That's +5 in growth. The guy's on fire. Coutinho up to a 78. Mbeumo looking good. Hickey looking solid. Nastasic, the new man, looks very good there. Henry has gone up to an 89 as well, and Raya up to an 81. So clearly we have a solid team, but how solid is it? It is only enough for the 14th position. Honestly, I'm just glad that we're not going down. So for that reason, great stuff. Is Hazard the top scorer or Balotelli? I'm going to say Balotelli. It's Mbeumo. Okay, pal. In the new season, I need to talk about a Napoli talent. A big one back in the day. Someone that maybe a lot of you guys have used. We need to talk about Marco Rog. In FIFA 18, he was 76 rated with 86 potential. A lot of people's favorite player to use in certain cases. And now, in the new FIFA, he is a 27-year-old playing for Genoa, barely doing anything and not necessarily looking too good doing it. So I had to revive his career. He is coming into the Brentford squad, and I cannot wait to turn him into a centre mid. I forgot to change his age. I'll do that in just a second, but only 8 million plus Janelt has gotten this deal done for us, which is beautiful. So here it is now. He comes in, and I think he will replace Jensen. 76 rated centre mid. There we go. Look at those stats. 86 potential on him. Gonna be a great addition into our team, which I am very, very excited about. Rog, Welcome, pal. Back in the day, Barcelona had multiple talents that were coming through their academy and their ranks, and they were huge talents in FIFA. And Aleñá was one of them. 76 rated with 87 potential. Now, my friends, he is joining us at Brentford to play alongside Rock. I still remember Aleñá. The thing is, he's only 25 years old as we speak, so there is still a lot of time for him to possibly somehow fulfill his potential. He comes in with a 76 rating, perfect to play in that position, left-footed as well. Aleñá, Coutinho, and Rog in midfield. I'm so excited to have them all together, and I still have more cash to spend. And since Mbeumo has grown so much, thinking like, do I keep one of the original Brentford players? But then again, I'm like, you know what? This video is not about Brentford players. I am using Brentford, but I do want to bring in some really failed careers or wonder kids. The next transfer is a right winger that absolutely everyone was hyped about in world football, and especially Manchester United fans. We are talking about Adnan Januzaj. I'm going for his FIFA 19 version, 79 rated with 85 potential, but he also had a period of time where he had 89 potential on the game. But now he is coming into our team from Sevilla, and Mbeumo plus 5 million has gotten this deal done. I believe he is on the same rating as Mbeumo, so this was an easy deal to do for us. Januzaj on the right, Balotelli in the center, Hazard on left wing, Coutinho at cam. I mean, looking at this team, I really am starting to love it. And then going over to the financial situation, let's talk about it, my friends. We have 23 million left, so we can still have a bit of fun. Also, let me know your thoughts on Januzaj. Did you believe in him as a talent? Did you think he would actually become world class? Because clearly FIFA did. I've sold a bunch more players. We're up to 65 million again. I'm telling you, I might be able to fill up this entire team, but first up, I need a center back. So my friends, for the center back position, I had to go to Real Madrid, a player that is actually still within their squad, but has gone around a little bit and even played for Eintracht Frankfurt at one point. I am talking about Jesus Vallejo. At one point, he had 89 potential. They thought he would be the next thing, and now he's the next thing for our club. Brentford have signed Vallejo into the squad with the 78 rating and the 89 potential that he used to have in FIFA 18. 23.2 million. He is still quite decent, actually. He is usable. He's like 26, 27 years old at this point in time. So if you guys want to use him, you can. But now we are bringing him in his best attributes situation. He is 78 rated, 20 years old, Spanish, and playing alongside Nastasic now. Vallejo, you're welcome. One of the most beloved players in terms of FIFA history when it comes to the right back position. Guess who it is? It's Youssef Attal. At one point, he even had 86 potential. We're going for his FIFA 21 version where he's 24 years old, 79 rated with 85 potential, which is just about perfect for our team. Attal, welcome to the club. He is going to be a big one for us. Now, he's not necessarily an improvement because our current right back is someone that is 79 rated as well, but he had a very low release clause, which I was happy to take. Hickey, I appreciate you, pal, but Attal is here to take over, and he is here to become a right back. There we go. That way, he's actually fine. And he has some great stats on him. The one thing that everyone loved about him was that he was so skillful, so good in terms of dribbling, and also had that 5-star weak foot, which he still has. A man that back in FIFA, I don't know, 17 was an absolutely incredible asset to PSG in the left back position. I'm talking about Kurzawa. Back then, 23 years old, 81 overall, 88 potential, but now as we speak, in FIFA 23, 74 overall, 74 potential. It is basically done. So we have to revive this man's career. Kurzawa, welcome into the team. The biggest rated or highest rated player we have brought in so far. He looks extremely happy. That makes me very happy. Welcome to the team, pal. Brentford is happy to have you. Henry, I'm sorry, but it was time to go. And with that, we have used up our entire budget for the season. And we're going to go into it with this team right here. And Kurzawa, telling you, he's going to be absolutely amazing. Man, feels good to Give these guys a second chance. And now this season is done as well. We are looking at 2024 and we are seeing losses, wins, losses, draws, lots of them. So I'm assuming the team didn't do exceptionally. What? Huh? All I was seeing was losses and, you know, all those things. But I guess we have done exceptionally well. 4th position for Brentford. That's a 10th place improvement upon the previous season. So, guys, the team, here it is. Hazard up to an 89. Balotelli 86. Januzaj 82. Coutinho up to an 81. He was a little bit injured. Then we have Rog 81 rated. Alenia coming in with the 80. Nastasic, Vallejo looking good. Atal up to an 82. Zava up to an 85, which is obviously amazing. And then at the back, Raya has gone up a rating as well, which is great. And the top scorer is Balotelli. Surely. Yes. Balotelli is back. 28 and 6. Januzaj, quite impressive. Hazard, lots of assists. I like this. This guy was a nightmare to play against back in the day on FIFA. Jack Butland. 82 rated with 89 potential on Ultimate Team, possibly one of the most annoying goalkeepers to come up against because you just couldn't get past him. Now he is here. Obviously, his career hasn't necessarily gone the same way that the FIFA producers thought it would, but at some point he was 82 rated. He was a great player at Stoke City. And now he is at Oostend here in our career mode, but he has joined Brentford and he comes in to overtake the position of Raya. Raya, I appreciate you, but we do need a youngster here. Butland, 23 years old in FIFA 17, now strengthens that defense. And now we actually have a full starting 11. Okay, I like this. Let's bring in a couple of fun players for the bench if we can, to really strengthen things a little bit more. How about that man right there? He was the one I wanted before getting Balotelli, but Balotelli wasn't loaned. First season, Lukaku was loaned, so I could not get him into the team, but Lukaku is the next one. Bringing him into the squad. Back in the day, guys, he was 75 rated with the potential of 88, as you can see, and that obviously is massive. He comes into our club with those ratings from back in FIFA 12. 75 rated striker on the bench. Potter actually looks really good here as a backup. I like that, but there's still room for improvement. I am bringing in Marko Grujic, my friends. And the reason behind that is that back in the day, he was a 77 overall player in FIFA 20 with 87 potential, who even had joined the likes of Liverpool, if you remember, but things haven't really gone well for him. So now he has become a backup in our team, 23 years old at the time. And with that, he is going to be a great addition to cover the likes of Rog and Alena and maybe even take over the positions if he can. So good luck to Grujic. This next one coming in is a big one. We're talking about Ross freaking Barkley. Yes, my friends, take a look at this. In FIFA 16, he was 79 rated with 87 potential. He was a big talent, even had 89 potential at one point, and now he's here to play with Balotelli and Hazard, but obviously he will be sat on the bench at first. So I'm extremely excited to welcome him to the club. He obviously will go straight to the bench. I felt it. I knew it. It was an outstanding season last season that didn't make sense. We're now in the 8th position, guys. You can tell that there's a massive difference from how he performed last season to this one. We only have 56 points, and that once again shows that we still have a lot of room to grow. In the Champions League, we only got to the quarterfinals. Against Inter, we got kicked out. Balotelli, Januzaj, Hazard looking very good in the team. Coutinho, Rog, and Alenia looking solid there as well. Kurzawa up to an 88, which is great. Atal has gone up to an 86. The defense looks very good. We still have a lot of work to do, though. We will be grinding these players to higher ratings. That will be happening for sure. Lukaku up to a 77. Barkley has gone up, and Grujic has done the same. I think we have a really good base of players. I think this team will be capable of doing incredible things, but we're not there yet. Balotelli, best player this season, right ahead of Januzaj and Coutinho, and Hazard again with the most assists in the team. It was A little bit of a drop down in the league table, but maybe a season without European football is going to be good for us. Now, this season, I'm seeing a lot more victories again. We actually did play in the Conference League, guys, and somehow got beaten there, which is quite impressive for a team that is this good. Second place in the Premier League, but can't make it out of the group stages in the Conference League. Just sounds nuts to me. 2 points off the league title. I am going for it. Champions League football and the Premier League title are not safe. Brentford is gonna go for it with the failed Wonder Kids, and the careers have gone downhill with the likes of Eden Hazard, for example, or Coutinho. Now, Januzaj looks solid. Atal, the entire defense looks amazing. Alenia still the lowest rated player, but 86 is fine. Butland up to an 89, and on the bench we have a couple of really good players looking solid, especially Barkley up to an 85. I really do like that. So I'm assuming Mayman has done it again, right? Yep, he has. Hazard 25 and 17. That is his best season now officially. Congratulations, Hazard. Welcome back to life. We have just beaten PSG on penalties in a round of 16 of the Champions League, and I'm hoping we can do well. But I also just watched an insane game between Arsenal and Sporting, and Sporting has won in the penalty shootout. Adan, the old goalkeeper, has done a madness in extra time and throughout the entire game. We have gotten past Benfica, a Portuguese team, so it fits talking about them. Arsenal is out of it, but that means they get to focus on Premier League and Premier League alone. So is Arsenal going to do it, guys? But having said that, at the moment, it's all about our team, who are going to be up against Leipzig in the Champions League final. Out of all the teams that we could have come up against in 2027, Bayern Munich beaten on the way to it, Benfica, PSG, and who else? Oh, no one else. PSG was the round of 16. So well done for the team. And this is the team. Hazard 93, Balotelli 93, Januzaj 92, Coutinho on a 90, Rog up to a 91, Alenia 88, still the lowest rated player in the team. Kurzawa looks insane. The entire defensive back line just looks ridiculous. Butland probably is going to be just as good as he was back in the day. When I played against him, he always felt like he was actually 99 rated. And then Ross Barkley, for some reason on the bench, just doing a madness, which is great. He's up to an 87. And then performances. Ooh, Eden Hazard has actually taken over in the last 2 seasons. Balotelli just chilling, 38 goal contributions, obviously great. Januzaj has done well. Coutinho looks solid. Now the question is, who has gotten the league title? Premier League. Who is it? We couldn't. Come on, Brentford, do better. Anyways, we might still have the best team in Europe, and we will try to prove it right now against Leipzig, who are coming in with Arias, Nkunku, Pedri, Olmo, Spanish connection, Kraus, Clark, Grimaldo, Ibanez, Nunez, Araujo, and Meslier. Definitely an interesting lineup. I still can't get over the fact that Arsenal has been kicked out of the Europa League by Sporting in an insane game. I highly recommend to you guys to watch the highlights of that one because it was ridiculous. But guys, now we need to focus on ourselves. We are coming up onto the pitch here against Leipzig, a team that we just recently used when we rebuilt the career of Arteta, so this is quite fitting. You know what, man? I'm actually mad excited to use some of these players right here because I'm basically using them how they used to be in previous FIFAs, where they were actually usable and fun. Look at Eden Hazard. You know, that's what I'm talking about. I want Balotelli to showcase me his strength as well. He plays a pass, which Balotelli, the only time he got an assist was for the goal of Aguero. That one, you know. And we start off well. Good defensive work. Straight into Coutinho. I remember how good Coutinho used to be. Eden Hazard used to cause Liverpool so many issues back in the day, and now he's here at Brentford, man. The revival is on. Nastasic. I love that. He actually feels amazing in game right now. Balotelli, Coutinho trying to find him. Oh, nearly did it, you know. The fun fact is, Balotelli and Coutinho used to play together at Liverpool at one point, so they should know each other here. Kurzawa, big steal. Hazard, go with me, pal. Inside, we have Carzalena and then Coutinho's shot. Wow, great save. Kurzawa and the lads. Nastasic, as always, the last one in the defensive line to put a leg in. Kurzawa. Hazard. Hazard sees the run of Kurzawa. You can find him again. Kurzawa used to be so freaking good. Now he's here, trying to do something for our team. Coutinho, Balotelli. Balotelli. He surely has to do his own celebration. Why doesn't he do it? It's the combination of both former Liverpool players who gets it done right here against Leipzig. 1-0 up. Great move down that left-hand side. Started off by an over-the-top through ball from Eden Hazard. Then it's Kurzawa, Coutinho, and Balotelli. I like that. I really do. Great press from the team. Alenia looking for Balotelli. Down the right we go with the likes of Januzaj. He passes it. One more. And Rog. Yes. This attack was beautiful. It's a bunch of great passes combining to that one ultimate moment of that man shooting and scoring. The failed careers and failed wonder kids are doing an absolute madness today, guys, and it is a beauty to watch them do it. Look at that. Bang, and here we go. Honestly, I'm actually very impressed with myself because I'm doing all of this on ultimate difficulty, but the slider is being insanely harsh on me. So I actually must have gotten better in this FIFA. Yes, Kurzawa. Hazard. Balotelli. Against two. Balotelli with an incredible skill move. Balotelli. He has to do this by himself. Oh, man, it was too beautiful. I thought he was going to do a madness there. He got past two defenders with one skill move. I love when that happens. Cross towards him now. He does get pushed away. Januzaj, Rog, and this game should be finished. It has been an absolutely beautiful experience. Seeing these guys where they could have been or should have stayed at. Unbelievable. Brentford lifting up that Champions League trophy through a beautiful story. I've got to say, man, every time I use Balotelli in some shape or form, he just feels incredible in game. The strength, the ability to shoot and finish, and the skill moves on top. And then Eden Hazard down the left felt great. He felt like the actual Eden Hazard. Coutinho at cam doing a little bit of madness with the passing play. Nastasic at the back being incredible. Kurzawa on the left-hand side being incredibly strong. This is exactly what I wanted to achieve. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this one because it was a ton of fun. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch you guys next time with another rebuild. Take care and peace.